A slow home buyer is a no home buyer. Navigating the real estate world requires cat-like reflexes. No, that's too early. Requires cat-like reflexes. Now, cat-like. This isn't that hard, guys. When I say reflexes, what if I throw the ball back and you reverse it on film? Sexile fear Kyle tack. Run that backwards. It's cat-like reflex.
Okay, it's not that often that an ad makes you actually laugh out loud.
I know. He's so funny. He does such a great job.
Even that he said it backwards really put it over the top for me.
Yeah, that takes talent. I couldn't do something like that.
Welcome back to Midday. We are visiting here with Tracy Moffett, who is here from Royal LePage. And we're today talking about surviving a seller's market.
So like the video shows, in this market where things are happening really quickly, you know, as a buyer, in order to survive the seller's market, you have to be quick on your feet as possible.
Cat-like reflexes.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. See, it worked. Messaging works.
Yeah. So I've got a few sort of slides and pictures just to, you know, talk about different things that you can do to improve your chances on getting that home. So waiting by the phone, you don't necessarily have to wait by the phone.
And your phone doesn't necessarily look like that anymore.
No, exactly. But if you can commit to your realtor to being on call, you just never know when these houses come on the market. Also, you know, like we could, you know, be at the office early in the morning, somebody comes in with a new listing, you know, we give you a call right away. If you can, you know, go out and see that property as soon as possible, because often things are selling within a few hours of being listed.
It's happening fast.
If you can commit to being on call and making it possible for you to get out as soon as possible, you'll have an advantage. If you kind of pick and choose when you're going to look at houses, you know, you may possibly miss out.
Okay, so number one, be available.
Yes, that's right. Exactly.
Great. And our second one?
Be flexible. So I always tell people, they always come with a list of what they're looking for and what they want. And I always tell them, I can guarantee you by the end of this process, your list is going to change. So if you can come with an open mind, listen to our suggestions. Maybe, you know, you're set on a specific item in a house, but if you can be flexible and open-minded, you may in the end find something better than what you were hoping for. That's usually what happens. You know, you come in sometimes with tunnel vision, but if you can be flexible and maybe open yourself to other areas and other price ranges, you'll have more of a selection.
So have a dream, but within that dream, be available to other options.
Exactly. Be flexible to looking at other properties.
Yes. Because probably nothing's going to fit every single one of those checklists.
No,
but you may get something you didn't know that you wanted.
Yep, exactly. That's exactly true.
When we bought our home, I didn't have double ovens on my checklist, but when I walked in and saw them, I thought, well, maybe I can let something else go.
That's a nice added bonus. That's a nice added bonus. Yeah, definitely.
Great. Number three.
Yeah, so you don't necessarily have to come with a suitcase full of money, but when you go to make your offer, if you are coming to the table prepared, so getting to the bank, getting yourself pre-qualified, and if you're in an existing mortgage, also talk to your banker about potential penalties that you may have. You don't want to get the seller excited, get yourself excited, put in an offer in, send it to the bank, and the bank is like, well, you know what?
That's not going to happen.
Exactly. And just everybody's disappointed. So the more homework you can do ahead of time with the bank, getting yourself pre-approved, getting your penalties if you have anything in place, you know, the better prepared you're going to be and the better chance of you know, of successful.
Yes, absolutely. And I imagine that you guys are the experts to let people know how to be prepared, what things to mark off of that list ahead of time.
Exactly. So then when we come to the table with the offer, we can tell, you know, the other realtor and the sellers, hey, listen, these guys are pre-qualified. They've got their down payment in the bank. They're ready to go. They're, you know, consider this
can make all the difference in a sale. Great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
And we have one more, I believe.
So you can
look how happy they are. Don't you all want to be
buying
that happy?
a house from the comforts of your bed?
Yes. They were ready. They were available.
So there's a couple things that you can do when it comes to the negotiating process to, again, make yourself successful in getting that home. Put in an aggressive offer. Don't necessarily put in a lowball offer. those days are kind of going to the wayside.
Okay.
If you can start off right from the get-go, putting in an aggressive offer, so putting something that the sellers are going to like, they're going to be happy with, not only with the price, but maybe they have specific dates that work for them. So
anything you can do to give a little extra, to be accommodating.
Yeah, exactly. And if you could also increase the amount of a deposit that you put down, that's always looks good in your offer
go back
too.
to that suitcase of money and draw into there.
And then
we all have one of those.
If it comes down to it, you know, even if you have to write a letter and adding pictures of yourself and your family and just saying,
personalize it.
Exactly. Then that can sometimes
that does
help.
make a difference. When you have a home that you love and you're attached to, you want to know that somebody else will love it.
Exactly.
In the same way.
And a lot of times when there's lots of parties, you know, realtors involved, you don't get to know who's purchasing your house. And sometimes it's important for sellers, you know, they've got pride in their homes, so they would like to share that home with like-minded people.
Yeah, so if you can drop the anonymity, it could be the difference maker.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, maybe gone are the days where you play all the games, right? Where you way underbid and then you hope that they come back, not in this market.
Yeah, not necessarily in this market at all. If you want to, you know, win that house and get that property, you got to come to the table with being prepared, being flexible, and having an attractive offer.
Okay, great. All the things to make a successful buyer. Great. So, is there anything else you'd like to add to?
That's those are the main points. If you have any questions, you can give myself a call or talk to your realtor. We've always got lots to tell you.
And you can also visit tracymoffett.com.
Yes, that's
Find
right.
more information on there as well. Thanks so much for coming in and for informing us. Always good to be prepared.
Yes, that's right.
We'll be back with more Midday in just a minute.